Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam Wolf, and this is Helldivers Monday. As you can see, Jess is already ready to go. Ready to, kill some... I don't know. Bugs or bots. I don't know. We'll have to find out. We're gonna be good. Don't let out some liberty. In the usual old-fashioned way. I am, of course, sporting some of my new armor. Got a long way to go, though. And Jess, of course, is in her classic camo. She finally joined the fray. And I see you in the chat there, Jess. You sneaky little minx. Alright. Let's get to it, shall we? Here we go.
One shuttle.
Right, liberate more planets than are lost during the order duration. Yeah, I'm not seeing what the order... just whatever, I guess. We just play whatever. Now, Jeremy said that he, of course, would be more than happy to join, but he can't today. Okay, there's the Orion sector. I want to face more bots. I've been facing a lot of bugs lately. I'm gonna go to Tarsh, or Trash if you just swap the A and the R. It's a trash planet, why are we saving it? But Tarsh is here. It's only got 5,000 people. What? Where's everybody? Oh, I see. They all want to face bugs. Why? Bots are cooler. Alright. Fuck it, whatever. Just do whatever.
The operation proceeds smoothly.
Okay, so we got a evacuation. Let's do the retrieve valuable data.
FTL jump to the Tarsh system.
I got a nice half bag of beef jerky. So, I need my salt after my,
FTL jump successful.
workout. I need my salt and my
Mission
muscles need the protein.
Hellpods prime.
I'm sporting ye old auto shotgun. Cause damn it, I want it. Let me lower the microphone here. I can't. That's better. Now I can see over it. Short kings never be afraid of who you really are. Right here? I'll go in the marsh. I know that's where you're putting me. Okay. Did I go with the heavy this time? No. There's a stalwart. Bag. I don't have any more defensive ones. Equipment. Shotgun. Uzi. Impact grenade. Ready to go.
Launch initiated.
Once we hit the ground, I'm gonna immediately put down the SOS. We need help from other Helldivers. So I just recently thought of a way that I might be able to actually play on my monitor if I want to play at a higher frame rate. Or if a game looks so bad, like Helldivers 2 does, that, but I still would like to play at a higher frame rate, but I wouldn't want to see all the things wrong with it. And it's gonna take some, well, a few more cables, but I think I'll get it going. Alright. Alright. Jeez, Miss Pushy. Just getting to it. Just tell what people I'm gonna be doing. There. It's down. Happy? God, I can never make you women happy. Ah, the bots, yes. Oops.
Found something.
Did we? Entrenchment tool, but the bot is on top of it. There we go. What are the bots doing in a marshland? Listen, you done stirred the pot there, sweetheart. Let me see if I can help with that. Ow! The backblast. I guess my bomb already went off. I didn't even see it. Why didn't he just blow himself up? Whoop. I got the samples. Whoosh. Roger.
Got a sample.
Ow! Uh-oh. Careful. Okay, didn't see that. Yeah, I see it now. Thanks, Jess.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver.
We're being jammed. Ow. Whoop. Gotta reload.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Best keep my microphone muted. You know, because you guys know me. I'm gonna start talking a lot. And I'd rather not, put anybody off. These two lovely people have joined us so kindly, so graciously. I'd rather not scare them off with my constant rambling.
Dropping a pin. Northwest. 100 meters.
Yeah, that one hurt.
Find life for Super Earth.
Whoa! Crap. Called in reinforcements.
Sub-objective in your
Uh-oh.
vicinity.
Marking location. Cancel that. Throwing grenade!
Ooh. What? Did they get... Ah! I'm dead. Did they get caught by the marsh and they sunk in or something? Like, what the hell was that?
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Well,
Point me to the enemy.
that's what I get for bringing on the wrath of God. Or the God bots.
Objective near your position.
Got a sample. Affirmative. Thank you.
Democracy delivered.
Reloading.
Engaging terminal.
Package acquired.
Now, see, here's the thing with this game. This game and Space Marine 2, they honestly are so well done at 30 FPS, there really is no need to play them at 60. But I like the smoothness of 60, if that makes any sense. But their visuals are so good on quality mode that it's kind of hard to justify playing them on anything but quality mode. I may not have the high frame rate, but I don't really care that much. Not if the visuals take the massive hit that they do, especially with this game. They don't take too big of a hit so much with Space Marine 2, but they absolutely take a hit with this game. And I'm telling you right now, the UI elements in this game are just god-awful. I can even see it at the high resolution here on the quality mode. I can even see that the UI elements have a weird outline to them, and if I was to change it to performance mode, you guys would see what I mean. It's like they took PNGs and didn't clean them up, you know what I mean? Like they still have their jagged outlines. It just looks terrible. Uh-oh. No, you know what? We don't need that. No, you don't. Well, now, what was the point of that? I'm reloading for no reason. Awesome. Like, say, for example, let me do it right here, since we have a little bit of downtime. Watch. Apply. Look at the UI elements. Maybe you can't see them if you're on a small screen, but they look horrible now. And the rest of the game, of course, doesn't look as good either. Very low resolution. Obviously, they had to make this concession in order to hit 60 FPS, but the problem is that they don't even hit 60 FPS on a consistent basis. So, yes, it's higher frame rate and possibly less input latency, but even at 30 FPS, I'm not getting a whole lot of input latency, so it's not that big a deal. My problem is just they could easily achieve it in a different way, but because this is such an old it's such an old engine, they're probably having a hard enough time as it is getting 60 FPS to even work. So I'm not gonna fault them for that. Their quality mode is rock solid, so I'm okay with it. Same thing with Space Marine 2, but again, Space Marine 2 does actually run. Well, that one also actually doesn't reach 60 FPS, so it's like, is there really any point to playing at 60 then? However, no, wrong button. That's wrong button. There we go. Jess, I had to put the back down and I forgot how to do it. Hold on.
Dropping item.
There we go. She got her hugs. She's a sucker for hugs.
I got the terminal.
I've got her eating out of the palm of my hand. Oh my god, this dude's body is going... His number is going nuts. There we go. There it is. Also, I like facing the bots more because, well, they explode. And who doesn't like to watch a little bit of an explosion, right? Plus, of course, you know, 30 FPS is more cinematic, right? Ooh, I also finally figured out how I was going to... Oh.
I got the terminal.
How I was going to, you know, distribute my installation of my games. And I came to finally saying, if it got a PS5 update or it has a native PS5 version, then I install it on the PS5. Otherwise, I play it on the PS4. Now, there are some PS4 games, like, say, for example, Cat Quest. That game ran at 60 FPS on the PS5. It was built for the PS4, which means it runs at 60 FPS on the PS4. So I think games that were built for the PS4 and actually do run really well on the PS4, I'll play on the PS4. There's no need to install them taking up drive space on the PS5. But something like, say, for example, Division 2. That got an update on the PS5 to run at 60 FPS. So I'll install it on the PS5. I didn't watch the podcast yet, but Digital Foundry just put out the new podcast, and in the title they say Far Cry 4 gets a 60 FPS update. I literally was just saying a couple weeks ago how much I wish that Far Cry 4 and Primal got 60 FPS updates. I just was saying that. And they finally...
Thank you. Tagging location.
They finally got around to updating Far Cry 4. So now we can enjoy that game at 60 FPS, which I'm really excited about. I just wish they would get to Primal. Primal's one of my favorite Far Cries. And they should get to Far Cry 3 and Blood Dragon, get those updated to 60 FPS, because the remasters, they easily should have ran at 60 FPS even on the PS4. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous that they didn't set that for 60 FPS.
Requesting air support.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. I thought it hit the tree coming down. Hey, I got 5. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. We wouldn't even have to fire our guns, man. This is nuts. We wouldn't have to fire our gun. Ever. Let's just call down our turrets. Use our laser cannons for the bases, and all will be well. We never have to fire a bullet. It's ridiculous. Takes a little of the fun aspect of shooting out of it, but, you know. I can appreciate the carnage.
Out of ammo. Tagging map. Northeast. Far.
Who said they were out of ammo? J4? Dude, is that his cape? Like, what the hell's going on? Oh my god, it is. Boy, oh boy, does this game have some problems, though. Let me tell you.
Bag's empty.
Yeah. Ooh, that's salty.
Proceed to extraction when ready.
Here.
Last reload.
So, I'm gonna definitely look at that podcast, and if it is just a straight frame rate upgrade, that's good. That's fine. The game was built for PS4. I'm sure it got a PS4 Pro, not an upgrade, but they probably enhanced it a little bit. If not, that's okay. Nope, drop it. Rat bastard almost called in reinforcements.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
Sending in an eagle.
That's across the water. I don't know if I want to do that. Well, I definitely don't want to do it, but I don't know where else to go. I gotta get across the Jess. She needs my help! Hey, you guys! You leave her alone! Oh, shit.
West.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Requesting air support.
Ah! Ah! Okay, we're fine. It's fine. Also, oh, it's not fine. Uh-oh. Shit. Don't mess with me! Ow. The water stopped me in my tracks. There's the trick. There we go. How do I get around the marsh? I don't want to be here. I'm by myself. I'm scared. I have to go all this way around just to get to where we need to go. We have one more camp to destroy, and then we got the extraction.
Requesting air support. Dropping a pin. Northwest. 100 meters. Box. Southeast.
Requesting sentry. Drop him. Calling down a sentry.
I love beef jerky.
Extraction is available. Outpost destroyed.
Sample collected.
I've thought about making my own beef jerky. Obviously, you know, if you have a dehydrator, that's the way to do it.
Minutes remaining.
But you can do it in the oven, just at a really, really low temperature, as low as your oven can go. Which I think is like, most ovens like, what, 200 degrees, maybe 250. Do that for like, what, 8 hours?
Extraction.
And you should have some decent beef jerky.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Marking location. East.
bum 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 bada ba bum.
Requesting a base.
Beep beep dee.
Calling down a sentry.
T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
Careful. Well, okay.
Reinforcing.
I want to get down and not stand in the way.
T-minus 1 minute.
I'm sorry.
Though to be fair, I mean, yeah, I knew it was gonna kill somebody. I just knew it based on where they came in. I'm like, uh oh.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
What's this guy doing all the way out there? Did we miss him? I feel like we got everything.
20 seconds.
Requesting air support.
T-minus 10 seconds.
Boost.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone.
I need a team reload.
This is Pelican 1. Preparing for touchdown.
Here.
Whoop.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Reinforcement. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Do a next little dive and do that.
Democracy prevails once more.
Bum, 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 bum. Let me pull the cam back. America. I kind of wanted to like leave the rest of the room out of it, but I mean, now that it's all cleaned up and everything, just gotta make sure I make my bed every day. That's all. I want to see more of the flag in the background. Bam, 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 bam.
Another victory for democracy.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I need more defense shit. I got that. Well, I mean, do I? I really don't. And we're not maxed out on our requisition points yet.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Now I'm going in with my HMG emplacement and my Gatling gun. So I'm not going into any of those. I'm gonna go heavy, bag, Gatling, HMG. That's how I like to roll with for one of these things. I can't help it, I'm short. Second there, I was like, where the hell did I land?
The solemn duty for which you were born. Defend democracy at any cost.
I don't know which way they're coming from, so I don't want to go... I don't want to choose the wrong spot here. Yeah, I think I went with, heavy machine gun, shotgun, Uzi. Because the shotgun's, like, really good at dismantling, well, bots.
Calling down a sentry.
Calling down a sentry.
Okay, so I'm gonna do
Calling down fortifications.
my HMG right here,
Calling down a sentry.
and then I'm gonna put my Gatling gun, like, right there. Good enough, right? Oh, yeah. There we go. And what do I have for that cooldown? About 2 minutes or so. Okay. Oh! What the fuck? Who the hell did that? Oh my god. Did we even need to bother if somebody was gonna have that? Holy shit, dude. That was 23 all at once. Okay. The first rocket hasn't even launched yet. Dude, there's just something wrong with this. Almost got a 30 bomb. Damn it. Well, now the tank is glitched in the air. Just like I imagined. I can't see around that corner. I basically have to just watch out that way. That's insane. Look, the first rocket hasn't even launched. There you go. It's a little bit in the corner, but just put another one down for me. Look at that. My Gatling gun actually just reloaded or reset. Though, to be fair, I don't think my Gatling gun did anything. Can I throw it on top of that?
Calling down a sentry.
Yeah, we can. Look at that. And it's in the air again. I honestly wish I could, like, use this HMG all the time, but a lot of the missions... This is basically the only mission... Well, it's not the only mission. Like, if you're at the extraction point, then that would be one point to use it, but... Oh, I forgot that actually... That crashes the... Okay. I forgot that breaks the freaking containers. I swear, you'd think that my brain just didn't exist sometimes. Okay, there's a big guy right there, and I missed it. I can't see him. Where'd my Gatling gun go? Did it die that quick? Another tank on the left.
Heavy. Moving west. 50 meters.
Okay, I guess it's needed. Holy shit! Where's the weak point on that thing? Ah, there you go. Right in the side. Just where I like to stab him. Holy shit, that was insane. Look at this. She's just giving me a freaking HMG when mine's out. And mine's out another minute and 15 seconds. Isn't she nice? She wants me to murder things. Now, if only I could find a woman of my own to give me that kind of encouragement. Honey, can you come in here and murder robots for me?
Drop ships.
You got it, sugar tits. All right.
Get some. Get some. For super.
Perfect timing. My HMG is about to restart.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting fortification.
That was right on the edge. I don't know if that's gonna sit right. Okay, good. It's fine. Once this one's empty, I just swap over. So simple. Alright, we're halfway there. I need more meat.
Drop ships.
That's it. Oh my god, they dropped it right in front, right in front. Oh, no, dude, what the hell? I can't break through this armor. What the fuck? You can't do that. That's a solid wall, man. Get your AT-AT ass back through that wall. Look at this guy, he's stuck. Yeah, try me. Look at this guy.
On my position.
Ow. Whoop. I better back up. Ah! Ah! Holy shit, there's a tank right here. Oh! Uh-oh. He's ruined the entire wall. No! Ah! He can't hurt me. Ah! Ah! Oh, come on! Please! Uh-oh. Ow. Kill him with fire! I got a trophy! Oh, they're all dead. Oh, no! Oh, man. I've never been killed in this thing before. I got thrown out into the fucking dog pile. I'm about to throw my Gatling gun, too.
Requesting sentry. Requesting advanced weaponry.
At least I don't think I've died in one of these things. I might have. I don't know. I've lost track of how many times I've died. I didn't even know that tank was there. Those bastards covertly dropped it behind me. Why is this thing still on fire over here?
Calling down fortification.
Whoop! I need to look for a more powerful turret. Ow! Oh, that's sick. I can actually stim myself while I'm on this thing. I love it. Can this thing stop eating through the wall, man? Like, come on. Could one of you guys blow off the armor for me? That'd be great. Oh my god, the screen cannot stay steady for 2 seconds.
You have served democracy. Fraction awaiting.
I'm on the way. I can't seem to punch you off of it. Whew. Uh-oh. There we go. Easy fix.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
I always like the defensive ones. Those are more fun.
Today you carved another foot in the long
I'm gonna get some water. Be right back. Way. Okay, let me take a look and see if there's any other like mountable turrets that are better. Let's see. There must be somewhere. Jump pack. Yeah, I got that. Anti-personnel. There's incendiary mines. Anti-tank mines. Gas mines. There's machine gun sentry, which is different from the Gatling. There's the mortar. Auto. Ah, the anti-tank. There you go. That's probably what everybody else is using. Let's get it, shall we? What? It's part of a war bond? No, it's not. Oh my, no, wait. Oh my god, it is. Well, I guess we're stuck with that one. Oh well. I leveled. Yay. Righto. Oh wait, what am I doing? I don't need that. What I need is to save more. I honestly don't know why I got this shotgun. I was like, oh yeah, you know, new shotgun does medium damage. It's a slug round. That's why I was missing so much. And I didn't read it. I'm an idiot. Ba 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 ba. Smoke grenade. Who the hell uses smoke grenades? In this. This is the shotgun that I've been waiting to get. I just don't know what is so special about it. It's light armor penetrating. Other than that, it's a drum mag. That's probably what's special about it. Recoil is 45. Rate of fire is 330. Capacity is 26. Whereas my current shotgun is damage of 330. It's a little bit faster. Capacity is a little bit higher. Oh, 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 oh. Hey-oh, juke!
Mission coordinates locked.
Jess, just imagine if, like, you went for a hug, I grabbed you on the way down. Ah! We're going right here. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna go heavy. Bum, bum. Ba, 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 ba. Meow, 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 meow.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Ba 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 da 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 dum ba. I'm a nerd and I love video games. They are so much fun today. Right, we've got 40 minutes to do this, so let's get to it, yeah?
Best of the best. Live up to your name. Live up to freedom.
Requesting tac pack. Calling down a support weapon.
Southwest, 100 meters.
Calling down a sentry.
Ow! Again with the backblast.
Sending in an eagle.
Let's see if it landed. Oh, it landed all right. They know it's there. Let's go. Job done. Ah!
Objective located. Northwest. 50 meters.
Sub-objective near your location. Objective critical stratagem available.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Already with the hell bombs?
Objective critical stratagem no longer available. Objective critical stratagem available.
This shit's on fire! See, even back there, this one's actually, it's got some range on it. There's some heft to this shotgun. Even against guys who have some armor, it's actually not that bad. Where am I going? Oh, I'm over here.
Requesting air support. Marking location. 50 meters.
Calling down a sentry. Engaging terminal. I got the terminal. Engaging terminal.
Objective nearby.
Orbital inbound.
I got the terminal.
Bye-bye.
Stratagem no longer available.
Calling down a sentry.
Look, Jess, I did it all by myself. Aren't you proud of me?
Throwing
A
grenade.
little short on that one. There we go. Ah!
Reloading. Calling in reinforcements.
Ah! Well, there goes that building.
Back's empty.
What? Didn't I just reload this thing?
Supplies.
Liberty dispensed.
You know what I mean? Damn thing's good, man. I don't know why I stopped using it. Now, against the bugs, who knows? But against these guys, it's not too bad.
Northeast, 300 meters.
And this little guy's actually pretty powerful, too.
Back's empty.
Shit.
Found something.
Oh, I'm out of grenades. Shit. And you know, of course, the best part is I don't have to actually, like, you know, I don't have to hold the trigger. I can shoot one shot at a time if I do so please.
Outpost clear.
Back's empty. Let's reload.
Ow!
Helldivers never die.
Requesting sentry.
Here. Tagging map. Northwest. 100 meters.
I don't think she heard me. Whoa.
How about a nice cup of liberty? Reloading.
Oh, why did I do that? Whoa!
Enemy tactical asset.
Bad grenade! Here.
Requesting air.
Ow. Where's my bomb? Dude, what happened to my bomb?
Back's empty.
Why did my bomb not go off? What the fuck happened? I just wasted my 500 kg for nothing. Oh, okay. Alright, douchebag. See how you do when you're dead. I want to know what the fuck happened to my bomb, dude. I keep forgetting that you're gonna go back to sprinting when you're done shooting. If you were into shooting out of a sprint. Keep forgetting about that.
Thank you.
Dropping a pin. East, 200 meters.
Supplies.
I've got you.
Thank you. Hold position.
I wish you could roll out of it.
Democracy has landed.
Oh. He called it in. It didn't arm it yet. Oh boy. That wasn't me. I was shooting the freaking robots. This team is quick to freaking get stuff done, man.
Tagging map. East, 200 meters.
I like it. They're time efficient. Like these two guys we paired up with, they're not fucking around. Yeah. Why did I ever go away from this shotgun? This shotgun's dope. It's just as good as a pump shotgun. It's fine. Hey, Rob. Oh, shit. Ah! No, I healed myself. That's bullshit. Wow, I totally healed myself and the game denied me.
Joining the fray.
Requesting sentry.
Okay, I forget those guys blow up. It's fine. I don't need that. It's fine.
Dropping a pin. Northwest. 100 meters.
I'm sure that guy wished I didn't have a freaking heavy machine gun. Ha ha! Hui! Aw, Jess. Ow! That's not the gun I wanted out. What the fuck? I had the machine gun out. You rat fuck! Look at him! Just sitting around a tree. Oh! Douche. Look at the range on this thing. It's ridiculous. Yeah, she was in the lobby waiting for me. She was ready to go. She was first here in the stream and she was ready to go. Jeremy would be with me tonight as well, but he's taking care of his son. He went to daycare. One of the kids gave him pink eye, which is unfortunate.
Thank you.
He's okay though. He'll be okay.
Dropping a pin. West. Far.
Affirmative. Thank you.
I mean, you say that, but he is still an infant, so you never know. It could affect people differently, and especially in someone so young. She's trying to block my movements. I don't know what you think you're doing, young lady, but stop it. Stop it right now. She's not young. Yes, I know it's an infection, but so is the cold. Technically. If we're gonna be technical about it. And the cold has killed millions of people over the generations. The common cold. The flu.
Main objective nearby.
Calling down a sentry. Dropships. Requesting sentry. Sending in an eagle.
My question is, of course, you know, as far as I know, pink eye is contracted because of fecal matter, and that makes me wonder what the hell one of the other kids was doing, or what parent allowed their child to go to daycare when they were sick. When Jeremy and Alex were both told that they weren't allowed to have their kid go to daycare if their child was sick, even with just like a cold. So that's bullshit. One of the other parents' kids was sick and brought it to everybody else. Who knows how many other kids got pink eye or whatever. Whatever other flu they might have got, or disease they might have gotten. Or virus. Hey. I've looked and said worse when I was eating. It's fine. At least I was scientifically correct and appropriate about it.
Requesting air support.
Maybe I need to turn off the screen shake in this game. I'm pretty sure you can. Because, with how many explosions there are, I mean, I like the immersion, but good lord, I can't see anything. Can you turn off the screen shake? Ah, camera shake. There we go. Strong, medium, weak, off. So it was on strong. I could have actually put it down to maybe weak or something. We'll see how it is. If it's boring, I'll turn it up to maybe weak, so that way it's not too strong. Little screen shake never hurt nobody. Have I ever thought of upgrading to a shotgun microphone? No, why? I thought about getting one so that I could have it like back there out of my face, but the good ones get very expensive and the non-expensive ones are really shit, so I don't really have much of a choice. Besides, I would hate to have this one just laying around doing nothing. This one's actually a really nice microphone that I spent a considerable amount of money on, and I refuse to give it up.
Southeast. far.
This thing was $220 or $250. I don't know. It's just 200 or more. I can't remember. This might have been $250. The mixture was probably $220, but both were like over $200 a piece. It's AKG. Always AKG. I've had nothing but AKG microphones since the beginning. Ever since I started buying microphones. Nope, that's water.
Thank you.
Why? I don't know. It's just the one I picked, and they have proven themselves to be a good quality.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Thank you.
Yeah, everybody's not me. Oh, okay. I see how it is. That's how it's gonna be, huh? Fine. Fine. I'm not talking to you. You can just go find yourself another battle buddy.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Wait, where am I going here? Oh, what the hell are we doing? Ow! Where is everybody going? Are we not going to the extraction? What the hell's going on? What's so special about AKG? They make good product. I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's it. That's all I need to know. I've used them for many years. They've never failed. Jeremy has one of my microphones that I gave to him. I've got the other in the closet, and then I've got this one. I don't know what you want me to say, man. AKG's a good brand. I didn't know about Rode when I started buying microphones. I didn't really care. Jess, I swear to the Emperor that we possibly serve. If you don't stop, I'm gonna turn this ship around. Not only that, but you have no arms on my screen. So haha, you can't hold a gun. I'm not yelling, you're yelling. You're the one with all caps, man. I mean, I know you want me to elaborate, but that's all I got. AKG is just a good brand. I've had their microphones for years, and I've got nothing to complain about. They're solid quality microphones, especially for $200. This thing is amazing. Of course, to be fair, all I really needed... All I really needed was the mixer. Had I known that, I would have never bought this microphone. I'd still be rocking with my D8000M or something like that. What? No! Oh my god, it's on. Well, if that isn't the best throw I've ever actually done. Landed right on it. Move away from the pack. I'm hugging a torso with legs. This is weird. These cannons are just seeing shit that I can't see. I need my turret to not pay attention to this side. There was one there, but
Eagle 1 leaving combat zone to resupply. Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing. Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
I love diving into the back.
Pelican 1
Like, ah! No, I'm not trying to be confrontational, Rob. I'm just like you're just like I feel like you're just asking why all the time, and I'm just like I don't know. I gave you the answer. Like you said why, and I said I gave you my answer, and then you went everybody goes Rose, and then you said what's so special about AKG, which I feel like is like just another well, why did you choose them? I don't know. They're just good. Quality, you know? This thing's fucking sturdy. And can I just say, it came with a really nice case, like a hard case that holds everything. The mic, the bracket that it sits in. It's really nice. It's really nice. AKG makes some good shit. The problem, here's the problem that I have, and where I wish most companies would actually follow suit. This is such a nice microphone. I don't think I'm ever gonna have to buy another one unless this one literally dies because of old age. And because I'm very careful with it, because it doesn't really leave this stand, I don't think it's ever gonna break. Now that's, you know, knock on wood, but still, I've had it for I don't know how long. I think I bought it when I was still living at home.
So many sales. Welcome aboard, Helldiver.
Bye-bye.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Yeah, he left you hanging, didn't he? Oh, well, that's too bad, isn't it? But not this guy, even though the animation didn't play. That's weird. Good serving with you. What, Jess, you're leaving too? Oh, well then what? Are you just being greedy now? Yep, you're being greedy. Got it. Okay. Yep. Okay, so now... Wrong. I have to spend a few more to get to that point, which really sucks. Alright, so we got... Do you mind? I'm trying to choose weapons. Okay, alright. I didn't know you could do that.
The siege upon managed democracy.
Any lower, you'd be smacking my ass. Which is not appropriate. But totally welcome. Let's go to acquisitions. Let's go. Let's see. We got 747. Hold on. 75 plus 7. I do not. Don't you dare say such horrible things. That's a handshake. Okay, so this one's gonna take a few. 75. That's what, 110. I think I have enough to finish this page. What's a good mixer? I'm personally using the Yamaha MG10XU, but I would not recommend it just because it's overkill. I got it because I wanted to have more than one channel in case somebody came over and I wanted them on a podcast or a stream or something. But it's got 4 channels, 2 of which that don't have the compressor, which is like, you kind of would need or want the compressor. So, the channels 3 and 4 are probably better suited for like instruments, because I use channels 1 and 2 for 1 for streaming, 2 for recording, because they both have the compressor and I've got them on the equalizer set differently. But I would say if you're gonna go with mixers, Yamaha makes good ones, Behringer makes good ones, but I would go with like a 2-channel one that's a lot smaller, that you could possibly use on more than just computers, because I am using this on my PlayStation, but I had to get an extra attachment or extra cable that went from an XLR interface to a USB interface. Otherwise, if I got the Behringer, I could just connect it directly because it doesn't need its own external power, but that external power allows me to power up a microphone like this, so... Yeah, that's true. I'll never have to actually buy another mixer. I won't have to... You know, I'm pretty much set for equipment. Because it's not about... Generally, it's not about the equipment that you have. It's about how you mix it. How you mix the audio. And... You know, I'm not a professional audio technician, but...
Helldiver, take command of the galaxy's liberation.
But I've been, you know, I've played around with it over the years, so... Alright, now we go to buggies.
Every mission brings us one step
this one's
closer
actually
to
like...
the full democratization of the
pretty far
known
along here.
universe.
Enemy invasion level 10. Everybody's here.
We near operational completion.
Initiating FTL jump to the Fort Union system.
Completely forgot my microphone was on. Or muted. So... yeah, I'll never need for another mixer because it has voice effects. It's got like 24 settings for voice effects.
Mission coordinates logged.
It's got different kinds of inputs for like
Hellpods primed.
it's got different kinds of inputs, 2 of which are actually for the red and white composite audio cables, which is really nice. So you can kind of plug in something else. Yeah, I made sure I hit it from, you know, thirsty women like you. Oh, this is a defense. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize it was a defense. I just picked one. Heavy. Do this. You know what? I'm gonna do that and that. Wait, that shield doesn't work against bugs. What am I doing? Precision strike, Gatling barrage. I don't want a big... I would like a big boom, but I'm probably going to go with the precision. But I would say pretty much I've got everything I need. Now, I got this mic arm from NZXT because I got their microphone, which I was really excited to use for my PlayStation. But the PlayStation doesn't have great audio in terms of, like, bitrate. So, while this microphone sounds really good coming through my computer, it doesn't sound very good going through my PS5. However, it sounds better than this or my other microphone from NZXT, so, or any of the other microphones, because it's going through a mixer. The NZXT microphone is just USB fed, so it uses whatever the PlayStation has in it, and while they have a great audio engine for their headset, their microphone, you know, the bitrate that they use is terrible. You know, and if you were to ever stream from the PS5, you would know that. If you stream to YouTube, it tells you what your bitrate is. Every once in a while, if it's like too low for YouTube or whatever, it'll let you know. Oh, that was kind of boring without the screen shake. And it kind of sucks. It really does. And it's constantly, when I'm streaming from the PS5, it's constantly saying, hey, your audio bit rate's at 0 kilobits per second. It's like, but then that would mean I wouldn't have any audio coming through at all. So, what the fuck? So it's really strange, and I think it all comes down to the fact that there's the PS5 and the PS4 use a variable bitrate, which is not great. That's not what you want for streaming. Even though it technically is better for rendering purposes, in terms of the picture, it's not great for... It's just not great for streaming. I'm gonna stay down here. I don't want that turret shooting me. We'll turn it on to weak. That way there's a little screen shake, but nothing too much. I love how the guy's like, I'm not good with bugs. They're just bugs. Like, how can you be bad against bugs and good against robots? That doesn't make any sense. They're all enemies that you just shoot. We got stalkers. Whoop, that's out.
Freedom forever!
Uh-oh. Shit! Alright, I got some backup. I better not go there because those Gatling guns are really low. If I go up there, they'll shoot me right in the ass. But I've really liked my setup. Once I figured out how to get my microphone to also work on my PlayStation 5, that was all I needed. I was really happy that I figured out a solution to that. And it was just a single cable, which is nice. Now, I have always said that if I could just use the PS5 to do everything, because you can record and edit videos on the PS5. It's very basic stuff, but, you know, you could still do it. Then I wouldn't have, I mean, I'd have a laptop maybe to monitor, you know, chat and whatnot, but I would love to do that way. But Sony, for whatever reason, thought it was a good idea of like, hey, they were like, hey, let's make it so that they were like, hey, let's make it so that your camera is also on your screen when you're streaming, so you can't, there's a certain part of the screen you can't see. But I will admit that, like, say for Final Fantasy XIV, I'll have my camera down on the bottom right so that it's, you know, not in the way of anything. And I honestly don't notice it. I've had the camera in the middle of the screen and I honestly didn't notice anything, so. So, it's honestly not as bad as I expected, you know, but it still just would be better if, for what, you know, if they treated it like XSplit Gamecaster used to be, which was, you know, that's an old school program that they stopped using after a while for some reason. And, which I'm a little bit disappointed because Gamecaster really made it very similar to streaming like from a PlayStation or an Xbox One, where it was just one screen. You had everything on one screen, chat, camera, all that stuff. The difference is, of course, it would actually hide the camera on your screen, but be able to show it to, you know, chat and whatnot to people who are watching. The PlayStation 5 doesn't do that, which is dumb. But I've been using the Logitech C920. Let me just double check that real quick. Yeah, the Logitech C920. I've been using that for I don't know how long. Like over a decade at this point, I think. I was using it when I lived with you guys on Western Ave. And then I got a second one, and I let Chris borrow that one. I let him borrow it. He still has it, but you know I have no use for it, so I let him borrow it.
Mission complete. Sample collection below.
Now I don't know if he ever ended up getting his own
Always good to have another.
camera, but like obviously he doesn't really need it because I let him borrow mine, so.
Hellpods Prime.
Honestly, I mean, I don't know why I keep saying it. He borrowed it. Like, I have no use for it, and, well, he's getting good use out of it. Invalid drop point. What the hell are you talking about? Why is that an invalid drop point? How is that an invalid drop point? I don't understand that. But yeah, I've been using a Logitech C920 for. It's definitely been over a decade at this point. It's an old webcam, but it's really good. It's a 1080p webcam. I swear to God though, I would use the PlayStation 5 webcam. It's honestly really good. If they allowed it to be usable on PC, if Sony wasn't a bunch of douchebags about it, I would use the PS5 camera, but they don't allow it. They are just against. It's a USB camera too. I don't know how the hell they did that, where they locked down the camera to be a proprietary camera for the PlayStation 5. It's USB 3. How are they doing that? They just made it unrecognizable on PC, which makes no sense. But whatever. That's Sony. But yeah, I would love to just be streaming directly from the PS5. That would make my life so much easier. Granted, I wouldn't be able to do the fancy overlays and the intros and stuff like that. That stuff is fun and everything, it's cool, but I do like simplicity as well. Well, that's what I'm talking about, though. It's weird how they can just lock that down, even though it's standard USB 3. Like, how they did that, I have no idea. I didn't know you could program USB devices to just only work on certain things. But I guess it makes sense, because if they don't make drivers for the PC, that's probably how they do it. Like, maybe the PC would recognize it, but it wouldn't do anything. Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, by default, the DualSense just works. So why not the PS5 controller, or camera? It is a bit unfortunate that the DualSense, of course, just doesn't have all its functionality on PC. In terms of like the triggers, and unless of course it's a supported game. but it's still the best controller, in my opinion, ever made. Just because of the way it feels, the triggers, all of it is just, it feels really good to use. Man, I thought I dropped us in a point where it wasn't going to be heavy enemies. What the hell? It looked like it was safe. Yeah, the triggers I kind of just turn on and off every once in a while. In this game, they're not too obstructive, so I tend to actually kind of leave them on in this game. But something like Horizon Zero Dawn, where it's a cool idea, you know, the bowstring being pulled back and so on and so forth. Same thing with Ghost of Tsushima. Your finger joint does tend to get a little tired after a while.
Mag's empty.
Shit. I don't remember that being a light arm. Oh, there it is. There's the guy. You think you got me, boy? Yeah, right. Your fingers do tend to get tired, and not only that, but like, say for example, you know, playing a VR game, it's cool to have the triggers enabled for purposes of, you know, immersion, but it's very, say for example with Pistol Whip, I'm trying to do things as quickly as possible because I am looking to get higher scores every once in a while and so on and so forth. So the triggers kind of slow me down in being able to shoot. So I'd rather just not bother with that. I usually just turn off the adaptive triggers when it comes to something like Pistol Whip. But something like, you know, Arizona Sunshine, absolutely. I'll turn the triggers on for maximum immersion. It's awesome. The only good gyro controller on the market. Well, did the PS3 or PS4 controllers? I mean, they had gyros in them, but I'm wondering if they, yeah, they were usable with DS for Windows. I'm guessing, right? Are you just talking in terms of accuracy and like sensitivity and precision? Because if that's the case, then I guess I could see that, given that they've had 2 generations of controllers. I imagine that they've had time to work on it and refine it, and it's probably really, really nice now. Can somebody open this, for God's sake, man? What the hell, dude? Thought this guy came back. Yeah, he didn't come back for his stuff. I'll take that. Damn. Not pretty good. I mean, I imagine Bluetooth probably has a bit of a latency issue there. Probably very minor, but definitely perceptible if you've been using the controller directly for a while. Whoa! What the hell was that?
Requesting orbital strike.
Oh, what the hell? Is that guy not here or something? Like, he got killed by the two small ones. Ow. I just get shot by my own guy. Shit! But yeah, like something like this where the triggers are really cool because they kind of tell you when you're about to like run out of ammo. Got like a nice little click to them. And if you pull the trigger multiple times while it's already in automatic fire, it kind of gives you a resistance. Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck? Oh, I did kill him. Okay. Well, I don't know if I killed him, but... Oh, fuck you! Who the fuck do you think you are? I hate these motherfuckers, I really do. This is why I like running with the other machine gun. There's more ammo in it. Oh my, did he just kill our teammate? I mean, we're just here trying to survive. Nintendo Pro controller works, but it's not as universal as PlayStation, and I feel like the PS5 Edge of the PS5 Edge has a trackpad, which gives it more button functionality. True, true, true. Which a lot of companies on PlayStation who develop their games for PlayStation don't even utilize that much. You know, the first party titles probably are the most. Ghost of Tsushima especially, but it's like Ghost of Tsushima is like the last. It was like the last one that I remember actually utilizing the swipe functionality to a great effect. But most other games, there's just like nothing there. They don't even use them.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
What the heck is she doing?
Dropping a pin. East, 100 meters.
Jess, what is going on over here? What are you doing?
Tagging map, southeast, 100
I see that. In lovely fashion as always. But at least you're dying in style. And in a nice suit.
requesting air support.
Heavy, southeast, 50 meters.
Yeah, I'm trying to get an angle on this motherfucker and he's... Oh my god, seriously?
Let's reload.
Oh, hell no.
Get some. Get some.
You're lucky that the dead body covered most of those shots, you bitch.
Get some. Get some. Reloading.
My god, these guys are ruthless. Damn it, what a waste.
Calling down a support weapon. Calling in orbital strike.
Requesting orbital.
I love the orbital strike. It's so satisfying. I mean, you know, the 500 kg is too. But I mean, like, the sound that the orbital strike makes is just so nice.
Sub-objective near your location.
So, Rob, have you seen things on Arc Raiders there? I imagine you have.
Rare sample acquired.
That was another one of these.
Calling down objective equipment.
Good lord, we're burning through our stuff.
I got the terminal.
Thoughts?
Engaging terminal.
Making progress.
That's definitely J4.
East, 200 meters.
I mean, obviously it's J4. I cannot wait to get the upgraded, auto shotgun. Yeah, and that's one of the most disappointing things about that whole project is the fact that visually it's a beautiful looking game, and I loved the idea of like retro style, you know, clothing and weapons and, you know, gadgets. And then they go and make it an extraction shooter as opposed to leaving it as a co-op. I was very disappointed by it. I don't know why they couldn't just stick with co-op. Now, I just watched Level Cap's video on it today, and he says that he feels as though the fact that it started out as a co-op game helped it become a little bit more accessible to the people who aren't really into extraction shooters, but still want a good co-op experience. Apparently, you can still do that in this game. But I don't like the idea, the looming idea that there are other people on the map that could eventually just come up and kill me. I just wish they stuck with the whole co-op shooter idea. Uh-oh.
Rare sample acquired. Tagging map, southeast, 100 meters.
You know, the only extraction shooter that I really like, well, I guess I could say I liked a couple of them.
Reloading!
DMZ in Modern Warfare 2, I thought was very well put together. They just didn't elaborate too much on it, which is unfortunate. But also, Hunt Showdown. I played a little bit of that. It's an adrenaline rush for sure. It really is an adrenaline rush. I kind of just disappeared in the nonsense. Shit!
Mag's empty!
Alright, motherfucker. Yeah, just come out of nowhere, you little bastard. Ow.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Calling down fortifications.
I don't know which way they're gonna come from, but I'm gonna put it here. Oh yeah, now they're just not coming from here, so I just wasted this.
Calling in orbital strike.
I just wasted my call in. I mean, granted, okay, the you know, the cooldown's just, what was it, like 3 minutes? But still, like, what the fuck, man? Now the fog clears. And they really gotta get to fixing the game's graphical issues. You know, you got our teammate J4 over there. He's got no head, no legs, and no arms. He's just a torso, and his cape is stretching out to oblivion. So, yeah, has a few issues, a few minor issues. I finally got to shoot something. What a waste of my freaking call-in, man.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Dropping a pin. Southeast. 200 meters.
Let's go get it. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're funny glitches, but it's like, guys, come on. Game's been out for over a year now. Actually, 2 years, right? Was it a 2023 game, or was it 2020? I think it was 2023. And they're still having this kind of a problem. It's not very good. I understand it's an old engine. You know, they gotta update it. It's custom, basically, at this point. But I mean, like, if they know how to work with the engine, so they really should be able to clear these up.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate. Tagging map. Southwest. 300 meters. Sample collected.
There's 3 super samples that we haven't found.
Found something.
Well, did that bounce back? What the fuck?
Found something.
Requesting orbital.
Found something.
Yep, I did. Oh, what the fuck? Bad bug. Ah! Can you stop spewing on me, please?
Last reload.
Some samples. We're running low on reinforcements.
Rare sample acquired. Requesting orbital strike.
Ooh, super samples. Yes! I found them! Let the record show I found them!
Rare sample acquired.
Dropping items. Checking location.
Thank you.
Now I just have to make sure I don't die.
Requesting air support. Calling down a sentry.
Calling in orbital strike. Throwing grenade.
What? Why'd that take so many? Hell no, dude.
How'd you like a taste of freedom?
Whoa! Not me! Uh-oh. Oh, you bitch. No, hell no, dude. I'm not losing these fucking samples. And you can't make me!
Reinforcement budget running low.
Good enough.
Calling in extraction.
Ah! I almost had it, you son of a bitch! Dude, are you serious right now? Assholes! Dude, are we serious right now? Are we for real right now? Hell no.
Last reload.
Requesting air support.
Bro, what the fuck? Where are these things coming from? You're get out of here. You're supposed to be dead in one shot. Bro! What the fuck? Why am I the only one here? Help! I need some help at the extraction. They're literally everywhere. Makes me wish I brought in my frickin' Gatling turret. No! Literally had one tick left to bring in the shuttle, and I couldn't do it because I'm literally just getting shit on by everything.
Boarding to the front.
Oh, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Why can't I get that?
T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
Our tunnel breach.
Oh my god. This is bad. We're out of reinforcements.
Requesting orbital strike. Helldivers, never die.
30 seconds. We may not be alive in 30 seconds. Can you fuck off, please? Shit. Bro, that's not cool. Can you fuck off? What? No! No! I can't with this. Why is everything just, it's just everywhere? Guys, I dropped the super samples. Well, there they go. Why me? I am the one who had to die.
You have maintained our way of life.
Why was everything on my dick, dude? Seriously. I felt like I was the only one dragging things everywhere. There were so many of them. Oh my god. We used up way too many tickets earlier on. Like, people kept dying and early on in the mission, like, they just burned through all of our tickets. Well, if that isn't just insulting. There I am, standing on the side.
That was one for the record books.
Alright,
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
well, I think that's it for me, kiddos.
Welcome aboard.
It's been good. You guys are great. You're awesome. Thanks for hell diving with me. Get off my ship.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
He straight up just left as soon as I said that.
What's going on?
It's just like that was honestly really funny. Oh man, I'll see you later, Jess. Sometimes you get those moments. And that moment was that right there for me. I'm like telling him all these nice things, you know, hey, thanks for hanging out, thanks for hell diving, now get off my ship. And he just runs out the door. No salute, no hugs, he's just like, oh, alright, sorry. I actually just bought that. I bought the upgrade. It was only 10 bucks, so I'm like, fuck it, why not? Man, that was funny. That one got me.
To Super Earth's mandatory freedom of assignment program, every citizen gets to select
Now you
which government-provided career
get your
best suits their dreams.
plump ass off my ship.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Alright, well, I guess that's about it. Of course, I had to die at the very end. Go figure. My life for Super Earth, right? I had the super that's the second, you know what? I'm done touching the super samples. That's the second time now that I had the super samples and I died with them. Luckily, they picked them up and they got them out, but still, like, why is it every time I touch the super samples, I'm dead? And we lose them. The first time we lost them, Jess knocked me halfway off the planet and we couldn't get them back. the funniest part is she didn't know why she did it like, until I mentioned. She's like, "Oh, did I knock you off the planet?" Yes. But this time it's like there were so many bugs. We all felt like we probably had like a train of them coming in. It's crazy, man. This game is nuts, especially with the bugs. Have a good one, Jess. Thank you for... I didn't let you play with me. You play with me because I want you to, not because I let you. Jeez. Make me sound like a tyrant. You're the one snapping my back in half the time. But... that is going to do it for me tonight, guys. I want to thank everybody for joining me this evening, and please join me again tomorrow night for more Battlefield 2042. And, yeah, we're still working on the P90, but, you know, we're getting there. It's pretty close. And, I don't know. I don't think we'll finish it tomorrow night, but we'll definitely give it a try. So I hope to see you guys there, 7 p.m. sharp, right here on Full Spectrum Studios. But until then, I'm Adam Wolf, this is Helldivers 2, and I'll see you guys later.